Now I'm depressed and watching Goku, and my girl broke my heart.
It went from being a rapper's loudest online supporter to allegedly losing his girl to that same rapper, all after he rated the album a 6.5. One reaction, one breakup, and suddenly the internet was on fire. Rumors everywhere, timelines crashing out, and chaos spreading fast, all because a vibe went left way quicker than anyone expected. Before we dive headfirst into the madness, the non-stop drama, and the wild accusations flying all over social media, we gotta rewind and set this up the right way. Because none of the fallout makes sense unless you understand how these two worlds even crossed paths to begin with. Kai isn't just some random streamer who popped up overnight. This dude completely flipped what it means to be a modern content creator. Born December 16th, 2001, and raised in the Bronx by a Haitian father and a Trinidadian mother, his story already had motion from the start. Growing up, Kai had one clear goal.
Every time YoungBoy dropped a song when he was on house arrest and when he had no future of doing a tour, this Kai used to react to his song just like this. Like he used to be bored watching it. Now, since he know YoungBoy finna be on tour, he know YoungBoy can move around. When he read this, he
make people laugh and turn that energy into something bigger. He started posting content on Facebook back on July 1st, 2015, when he was only 13 years old. 13! While most kids his age were worried about school and everyday stuff, Kai was already grinding, learning the game, and building momentum the clean and legit way. By January 13th, 2018, he launched his YouTube channel, locking in on pranks and challenges, and from there, things started moving fast. Then 2021 hit, and Kai fully tapped into Twitch, and that's when everything went nuclear. This wasn't a slow climb anymore. His streams started pulling crazy numbers. The momentum didn't stop.
I will rate this album a 6.5.
Real influence, real eyes, real impact. Fast forward, and his channel stacked over 20 million followers. During his legendary February 2023 subathon, Kai hit 306,620 subscribers, officially becoming the most subscribed Twitch streamer ever, passing Ludwig and taking the crown live in real time. These stats are not normal at all. This is record-breaking history book type stuff, the kind of run people are gonna study later. But here's where it ties directly into the storm we're talking about. Throughout his rise to the top of the streaming world, Kai always showed heavy love to hip-hop, especially NBA YoungBoy. And when we say heavy love, we mean real fan behavior. Kai wasn't just letting YoungBoy tracks play quietly in the background like most streamers do. He was turning up on stream, dancing, reacting, feeling every bar, and showing that energy loud and proud. And for anyone who somehow missed it, NBA YoungBoy is one of the most productive rappers of this generation. The output is wild. Deep catalog, non-stop drops, and a fan base that does not play about him. YB supporters ride hard, defend harder, and that loyalty matters a lot for what's about to unfold next. Now let's jump to 2025, because that's when this situation really started heating up fast. In early May 2025, YoungBoy dropped a double single titled Where I've Been and Shot Colin, and the visuals came with that raw, gritty street feel he's known for. The tracks officially landed on May 2nd, and by early 2026, the video already racked up over 28 million views. The music was moving fast and loud. YoungBoy was talking his truth, pain, loyalty, survival, and street reality. The same themes his core fan base has always locked in with. Not long after the songs dropped, Kai hopped on stream to react, and that moment went crazy.
I have my own opinion.
If I had to rate this album from 1 through 10.
Warning, I am not a music expert, I am a bum. I have never claimed to be a judge of music, but I have my own opinion.
I will rate this album a 6.5.
Warning, I am not a music expert, I am a bum. I have never claimed to be a judge of music, but I have my own opinion.
The vibe felt different right away. The stream had a black and white filter, giving it a dark, cinematic feel. While the music was straight energy, Kai was on his feet, dancing wild, throwing his arms, nodding his head, fully locked into the moment like he felt every bar. The chat was exploding, fire emojis everywhere, goat emojis flooding the screen, people typing YB GOAT and Kai going crazy. The energy felt loud, real, and uncontrollable. But not everyone was feeling it. This is where the first crack showed. On May 3rd, a streamer named CU dropped a video calling Kai out, saying some real spicy things. The The main accusation was simple but heavy. CU claimed Kai was faking the hype just for clout, straight up saying Kai was putting on an act for views. Once that was said out loud, the internet shifted fast. That accusation carried weight. CU was basically saying Kai's over-the-top love for YoungBoy's music wasn't organic at all. According to him, it was calculated, like Kai was moving chess pieces, setting up a future collab now that YoungBoy was free from legal limits and able to move around again. Then KDI jumped in with the same energy. He claimed Kai was running a whole script behind the scenes, hyping YoungBoy up just to set the stage for a joint stream. That narrative spread fast, and suddenly people were watching every reaction differently. But here's the twist. Kai never really fed into it. No long rants, no back and forth, no defensive posts. He kept streaming, kept vibing, kept reacting, and stayed light the whole time like none of it bothered him. There was no full-blown beef back then, but the damage was already done. The doubt was planted. People started questioning everything. Was the love real, or was it a smart play to tap into YoungBoy's massive spotlight? Then July 2025 hit, and everything shifted again. YoungBoy dropped Make America Slime Again on July 25th, and this wasn't some small release at all.
I appreciate everybody who decided to vote for me for this award. One thing I wanted to say to you guys tonight is I hope a lot of creators in here and everybody at home and the viewers and the streamers really take care of your mental health. I just noticed that recently I just been going through things.
We're talking 29 tracks deep, stacked with features from names like Playboy, Cardi, and Mellow Rax. The album touched on fame, pressure, resilience, and even politics, but the title played it satirical. When Kai went live to react, the energy felt different this time, way different. This time, Kai came through dressed in green head to toe, fully matching the heavy slime aesthetic of the project. The stream looked wild. Neon green slime effects dripping across the screen, flashing lights everywhere, animated chat pop-ups going crazy. The whole setup felt like a rollout, not just a reaction. When Kickboxer came on, one of the standout tracks packed with bars about pushing through pressure and fighting adversity, Kai was literally shadowboxing the air, throwing punches, locked in, feeling every second of it like he was in the ring himself. But here's the move that later turned out to matter way more than anyone realized. Before even starting the full reaction, Kai dropped a disclaimer. He straight up said, "I got heat last time for ratings, so I'm keeping it real." Then he gave the album a 6.5 out of 10. He still showed love though. Kai called Kickboxer top 3 on the project, but he also pointed out that some of the other tracks felt repetitive. No yelling, no disrespect, just an honest breakdown.
I was able to, turn to anime, Death Note, Naruto, recently since I've been gone, and I just been able to, find happiness within that. But as for the word of collab, I want to preach to everybody, within our community, us collabing is everything.
Now in normal streaming terms, a 6.5 isn't crazy at all. That's a fair middle ground take. But in the NBA YoungBoy universe, that number hits different. Some fans respected the honesty, but others took it as straight disrespect. And according to people close to the situation, that rating may have triggered way bigger consequences than anyone saw coming at the time. But before things fully blew up later in the year, there was a moment in September that showed a completely different side of Kai's connection to YoungBoy. On September 9th, 2025, Kai and his whole crew pulled up to NBA YoungBoy's sold-out concert in Los Angeles, part of the Massa Tour. The energy was already off the charts. Kai told his squad straight up, show up on time. Backstage passes are locked in. The footage of them riding to the venue was pure chaos in the best way. Everybody screaming lyrics to Murder Business, turning the car into a full-on concert before they even arrived. Once inside, Kai was front row and fully locked in, jumping, shouting, losing his mind to tracks like Lil Top, Dead Trolls, and Heart and Soul. The night got even crazier when Offset from Migos pulled up and linked with Kai, snapping a photo that instantly went viral. But the moment that really stopped people cold came during Heart and Soul. That song hit different.
Hello everybody, I'm currently on my laptop right now, and I appreciate everybody who's been sending me birthday wishes, as today is my birthday. So I felt like it was the perfect day to be transparent and honest with you guys. A few days ago, I spread awareness on mental health and how important it is to take care of yourself. And honestly, for the past few months, I've been struggling with mental health out of self-doubt and fright of pursuing goals that I really want to.
Cameras caught Kai tearing up, a single tear rolling down his cheek as he stood there soaking in the music in the moment. For some fans, that was real passion, real fandom, no acting, no clout chase. Others, though, would later twist that same clip and use it against him. But that part comes later, because when admiration turns into access and access turns into opportunity, things can shift fast. The line between supporter and fallout gets thin real quick. And the same artist Kai once cried over would soon be tied to the most painful chapter of his life: the breakup, the rumors, and the chaos that followed. So now we fast forward to December 2025, because that's when everything went from quiet tension to a full-blown internet explosion.
The reason I've really been in my head is because I just wanted to do more. I've gained to realize that I'm a true creator and I'm very passionate about creating. And I have other goals and things that I just want to achieve and do more of. And I would love to show you guys what I've been working on for the past few months through my more personal page, which is Casey3.
At the center of it all was a woman named Gabrielle Aya, Kai's girlfriend at the time. Kai and Gigi had been publicly dating since around December 2024, and once her name entered the picture, nothing stayed calm anymore. Kai officially confirmed the relationship during a live stream on his birthday, and he sounded genuinely happy. He talked about how being with Gigi gave him purpose, how it made him feel more grounded. From the outside, it looked solid. They popped up together on streams, social media posts, matching vibes, all that. The kind of couple content fans eat up every time. But once early December 2025 rolled around, something reportedly shifted behind the scenes. According to multiple reports, Gigi brought up her Christmas wish list during a conversation with Kai, and the request allegedly caught him completely off guard. She reportedly asked for 2 luxury vehicles, either a customized Mercedes G-Wagon with a black exterior, pink interior, tinted windows, estimated between $150,000 to $170,000, or a BMW X6M competition. Clips from around that time showed Kai looking visibly stressed when the topic came up. People online said he looked shocked, like the air left his body for a second. Some even joked he almost fainted just hearing the numbers. Now let's be clear, Kai is paid. Streaming, brand deals, endorsements, the bag is real. But according to sources, he allegedly felt the request was excessive and decided not to move forward with it. That decision reportedly sparked the first real tension in the relationship. Gigi allegedly felt undervalued. As Christmas got closer, the mood reportedly got heavier, the distance grew, the energy shifted, and nobody watching from the outside had any idea how messy things were about to get. On December 27th, 2025, Kai shocked everybody with one short post on X. No build-up, no explanation, just straight to the point. He wrote, "I'm single. I will never be in another relationship again." That one tweet went nuclear instantly. Over 63 million views, 294,000 likes, and nearly 28,000 reposts in no time at all.
I am going to go private soon on that page, so whoever gets in, but I just want to let you guys know that sometimes it is important to take care of your mental health, and honestly, it's been getting better. It has, but out of frustration and fear, I just been in my head for some reason. I never had this feeling before, but I want it to be known that I truly want to create.
The tone felt heavy, defeated, and final. The internet instantly knew something serious had gone down. Speculation exploded fast. People started digging, guessing, connecting dots, and the rumors didn't wait around. Almost immediately, accusations started circulating that Gigi had allegedly cheated on Kai. But then the story took a sharp left. And this is where things got wild. The rumored third party was NBA YoungBoy. Yeah, the same artist Kai had supported online for years. The same one whose concert brought him to tears. The same album he honestly rated a 6.5 out of 10. That connection alone had people stunned. Social media went into full overdrive. Claims started spreading everywhere. One viral post straight up said, "Kai Cenat and his girlfriend broke up because she wanted a pink G-Wagon for Christmas." Kai said no, NBA YoungBoy bought it. No proof, no receipts, just rumors moving at internet speed. Then things escalated even more. Fatboy Dip, who's connected to the streaming circle, went live and claimed YoungBoy allegedly pursued Gigi out of spite. According to him, it was retaliation for Kai calling the album mid with that 6.5 rating. If even partly true, that would mean this whole meltdown traces all the way back to July, long before anyone realized how deep this situation really was. Now, before anyone jumps to conclusions, there's another side to this story that needs to be laid out.
Yeah.
Aiden, I miss old times. Yeah, Aiden, why we in class? Is it 2024, Aiden? Aiden, talk to me, bro.
What do you want me to even say? Like, Ron, what do I even say?
Aiden, bro, we got beef for what, bro?
What do I even, Ron, do I ignore?
Listen,
Like,
Aiden,
what do I do, bro?
listen, Aiden, what am I mouth?
Because Gigi wasn't letting those accusations fly without clapping back. She responded the same day on her Instagram story, and her tone was sharp and direct. She said, "I left. Now you want to get on the internet and rush to paint a false narrative about me off a fake Twitter post is insane." That message alone shifted the energy instantly. She didn't stop there. Gigi made it clear she was denying everything outright. She added, "I've never cheated on him, and you know that I have never dealt with that man. Play that sympathetic role somewhere else." That's a strong denial. No hesitation, no vague wording. She was saying the rumors involving YoungBoy were completely made up, that she was the one who ended the relationship, and that Kai was trying to flip the story online. YoungBoy himself also appeared to brush off the claims with a vague social media post. He didn't name names or give details, just posted a message along the lines of "don't trust nothing," enough to stir even more debate and confusion. So who's telling the truth? That's the real question dividing the internet right now. Fans are split. Timelines are being dissected. Old clips are being replayed. Everybody's picking sides. But there's another layer to this situation that can't be ignored at all.
Hey, I see why you didn't want to be #1 streamer forever, because it get depressing. Honestly, Aiden, I give props to you, because when you was #1, you ain't never take a long break like I did. You kept pushing it through. So I get it now. Being #1 streamer is not easy. Now I'm depressed and watching Goku, and my girl broke my...
Kai's mental health. Even before the breakup drama hit the timeline, Kai had already opened up about struggling mentally during his acceptance speech at the Streamer Awards on December 7th, 2025, nearly 3 weeks before the breakup announcement. On that stage, Kai told the crowd something real, something raw, something that hits way harder now. He was telling the world he wasn't okay, and a lot of people didn't catch it at the time. Kai openly explained how he was coping, saying real life was hitting way too hard, so he found comfort escaping into anime, a place where his mind could breathe for a second. That alone said a lot. Then on his 24th birthday, December 16th, 2025, Kai dropped a video message that got even more personal. Right from the opening, he laid everything out. The pressure, the weight, the nonstop expectations, how it was all piling up on him. That kind of vulnerability isn't easy at all. Opening up like that in front of millions takes real courage, especially when the internet is always ready to judge. But Kai kept it honest, breaking down what was really going on in his head. No filters, no acting, just raw emotion. And he left everyone with a heavy reminder. Mental health still matters even when you're winning, even when you're on top. Fame doesn't cancel out stress, doubt, or exhaustion. And when you zoom out and really look at the full picture, this whole situation hits different. Kai was already dealing with burnout, self-doubt, and mental health struggles, and then his relationship collapsed in front of the entire internet. Cheating rumors, nonstop speculation, online pressure, and the name of one of his favorite artists being tied to the mess. And that's a heavy load for anyone to carry.
Kai Cenat, man, he's been open recently about his mental health issues. And, you know, I've told you guys, like, again, I don't think streaming is a hard job, but when you have to be on talking to the screen, and I get it, like you talk to the chat and I can see the chat there, but when you're kind of like just, eventually if you do it too much.
Money and followers don't make that kind of weight disappear. Support started pouring in for Kai from all sides. Friends, collaborators, and people in his circle showed up online to lift him up. Rage replied directly to Kai's tweet with, "I've missed you," giving that emotional backup when it mattered most. Ruda jumped in showing love too. He dropped some real talk in the replies saying, "Her loss. Many more heartbreaks to come as you get older. Ain't gonna do none but make you smarter for the next one." Solid advice, straight to the point, and hitting hard in that moment. Then there was one small detail that got people buzzing even louder. Kai's assistant, Brianna, reposted his tweet and added a trash emoji. Fans immediately took that as her calling Gigi's actions trash.
Well, I think these marathon streaming things, they're unhealthy. And Cenat does it a lot. He'll do 24-hour stream. I'm doing a 7-day stream, a 48-hour stream, sleepover stream. I think that's completely unhealthy for any creator. While it might promote growth because fans, they kind of watch their streamers or favorite streamer like a TV show.
According to sources, Bree and Gigi allegedly never saw eye to eye, and there had been tension between them for a while. That repost only fueled more speculation about what really went down behind closed doors. While the internet scrambled to pick sides and spin theories, the bigger story was quietly slipping through the cracks. This wasn't just drama, this was a man breaking down behind the scenes while the world expected him to keep smiling for the camera. When you zoom out, this isn't just a breakup story, it's a glimpse into how the worlds of streaming and hip-hop collide in ways we rarely see. And to fully understand why this situation spiraled the way it did, people started bringing up NBA YoungBoy's history. Because when accusations involve relationships and controversy, this kind of rumor isn't unfamiliar territory for him. YoungBoy has a well-documented history of turbulent relationships going back years, and the records are public. One of the earliest and most talked about incidents involved his then-girlfriend Jania Jackson in 2018. Footage surfaced showing a heated altercation, which led to his arrest on assault, kidnapping, and weapons charges. Jackson later defended him, saying it was just play fighting. In December 2019, YoungBoy pleaded guilty to misdemeanor simple battery, receiving 12 months probation and a $500 fine.
Just be like, oh, she's with him for these reasons. Yeah. This is the reason she's with him. When in reality, no. What? I'm with him because we genuinely have a great connection. Yes. And then they be acting like I ain't never had nothing where I gotta be with this person for these things. I've always had quality.
Then came the 2020 situation involving Yaya Mayweather, the daughter of Floyd Mayweather. She was accused of stabbing LaPatra Jacobs, the mother of one of YoungBoy's children, during a confrontation at his Houston home. Mayweather later pleaded guilty to aggravated assault and received probation along with other penalties. Fast forward to August 2025, when OnlyFans model Paris McCoy came forward with claims that YoungBoy manipulated her during what she described as a secret relationship. She alleged he pressured her to quit her job, get his name tattooed, and even have a secret child while he was married. YoungBoy has not publicly responded to those claims. Now let's be clear, none of this proves the rumors involving Gigi are true. What it does show is that these allegations exist within a larger context of documented relationship drama. Whether you believe Gigi's denial or side with the rumors, you can't ignore that context matters. It adds weight to how people are interpreting everything that unfolded between Kai, Gigi, and YoungBoy. But there's another side to this story. The rumors about Gigi are also part of the chaotic world of internet gossip, where false information spreads faster than facts. DJ Academics, who was wrongly credited as the source of the cheating claims, publicly denied any involvement. He called out the post that attributed the accusations to him, saying it was likely recycled or completely fake. That alone shows how messy and unreliable the rumor mill can be. So caution matters here! Not everything trending is true. What is undeniable is the impact this entire situation had on Kai and how it connects to something much bigger happening in creator culture right now. During a call with Adam22 and Stable Ronaldo, Kai got real about what he was going through. First, he talked about missing the old days when things were simpler and the pressure wasn't crushing him every day. Then he dropped the most telling line of all. He admitted that being at the top comes with a price nobody talks about. That hit hard. Kai basically put into words what a lot of top creators never say publicly. Being number one isn't all flexes and highlights. It comes with nonstop pressure, expectations, and the constant grind to outdo yourself. That takes a serious mental toll. And when you stack a public breakup and cheating rumors on top of that, it becomes overwhelming fast. It's brutal. It's exhausting. And honestly, it explains a lot about why this situation exploded the way it did. DJ Academics later broke down this entire phenomenon while reacting to Kai's mental health video, dropping some important insight that pushed this conversation even deeper.
I don't have to use nobody. Right. I don't have to. Right. I have my own things. I pay my own bills. Right. I have my own valuable things. Yeah. Like, what do you mean I'm using? I don't have to use this person. Right. If I'm using them for love. Right. The hell? I love the way he loves me. Right. Not what he can do. Right. And mind you, I don't even ask him to do nothing. Anything he does for me is off the strength of himself. Yeah. Because he wants to. I'm perfectly fine.
First, academics broke down the reality of marathon streaming, the insane grind that pushes creators to the edge chasing views, growth, and clout. Then he went deeper, explaining how these nonstop streams can seriously mess with a creator's mental health over time. He compared Kai's situation to other creators who've hit burnout hard. Names like Queso, N30N, iShowSpeed, Roman Atwood, David Dobrik, and FBE popped up, and the pattern was impossible to ignore. Push yourself to the absolute limit for growth, then eventually hit a wall. Kai didn't just push the limit, he shattered it. Record-breaking subathons, month-long streams, A-list guests, wild stunts, fireworks, non-stop energy for 30 days straight. Academics even called Kai the Kanye West of streaming because he keeps taking things to levels nobody else dares to touch. But here's the wild part. What's left to do after you've already done it all? That pressure doesn't vanish. Expectations don't disappear. They stack higher. When Kai opened up about these struggles on December 23rd, 2025, some people actually clowned him. Comments like, "He's rich, how can he be depressed?" Flooded timelines. Kai addressed it head on. He said, "A few days ago, I decided to open up a little bit about what I've been thinking, and it's been so much love." That moment was him taking control of his own story. Even at the top, mental health still matters. The grind can hit anyone, no matter how successful they look from the outside. But when Kai saw some of the negative reactions, it also showed him why so many people stay silent about mental health. He admitted he couldn't imagine what people are going through on a deeper level, and that realization pushed him to speak even louder. He made it clear, "I don't care if people look at me like a joke. That takes courage. Getting clowned for being vulnerable and still choosing to stand tall for others who might be hurting worse? That's real honesty." Now flipping to Gigi's side, she also shared her perspective earlier on. She addressed accusations that she was only with Kai for material reasons, calling out false narratives and clearing the air about her intentions. She made it clear she has her own money, pays her own bills, and wasn't relying on Kai for anything. Whether people believe that or not is up to them, but it added another layer to an already complicated situation. So now you've got both sides. Kai opening up about burnout, pressure, and heartbreak. Gigi explaining her independence and perspective. The truth sits somewhere inside a messy, very human situation. Misunderstandings, emotions, internet rumors blowing a private situation way out of proportion. So where does all this leave us? Kai and Gigi have unfollowed each other, confirming the breakup is real. Kai hasn't said much beyond that initial tweet and seems focused on his mental health and future creative moves. Gigi is still active on Instagram and appears to be moving forward with her life. No legal drama. No major escalations, just distance. But fans are split right down the middle. Some are riding for Kai, others are defending Gigi, and some people are just watching for pure entertainment as these two worlds collide in real time. And that might be the biggest takeaway of all. The intersection of streaming and hip-hop is getting messier by the day. Who would have thought vibing to music on stream could spiral into a public breakup? Cheating rumors, album ratings, and luxury gift drama? The lines between fandom, personal life, and online performance are completely blurred now. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you join the family. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, smash the like, share this video, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. We drop heat every single day. And trust me, the next upload is even crazier. I'll catch you in the next one, right here.